Welcome to the Learning Hamlet. Today we are going to be working on how we use an open number line to solve or multiply fractions. So let's think about an open number line, right? So we see an open number line and we can put our tally marks wherever we feel comfortable. And it's just a way for students to really engage in visual representation of the mathematics that they are learning. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Our first problem of the day is we're going to say 6 times 1/4. And the key to students understanding this concept is really understanding the language of mathematics, that we have to think of multiplication as 6 groups of 1/4. And that's what they're going to be working out. So we need to put out 6 groups of 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my open number line. I'm going to start at 0. Label a few tiles. 1, 2, and then we can extend it if need be. 3, and so forth. So we're looking for groups of 1/4. So we want to go ahead and create our groups of 1/4. So we have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and therefore our 1 whole gets us to 4/4. So a really important concept for students to understand that 4/4 equal 1 whole. This idea of 4 divided by 4 equals 1. And then we can keep going. Therefore this will be 5/4, 6/4, 7/4. And therefore, again, our 2 whole is 8/4. Again, having students understand these landmark positions on our number line. So now let's go ahead and think about 6 groups of 1/4. So if I'm going to take out 6 groups of 1/4, I start with, this is 1 group of 1/4, 2 groups of 1/4, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups of 1/4 will get me to 6/4. Again, if you think about the traditional algorithm, students have 6 times 1 equals 6, 1 times 4 equals 4. That's where that comes from, 6 groups of 1/4. Let's extend it a little now. What if our problem asks for 6 groups of 3/4? Again, using our number line as our support. We think of this as extending our number line. We want to know that we're looking for 6 groups of 3/4. Again, getting students to create their landmark. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. So we create our 4, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. Again, 4/4 gets us to our landmark. 5/4, 6/4, 7/4. Again, landmark, 8/4. And then we keep going. Another landmark. Again, students are starting to develop this idea of fractional relationships based on the model they are seeing. So I can keep going. We have 17/4, 18/4, 19/4, and 20/4, which gets us to 5 whole. So we have that. All right, so now let's think about 6 groups of 3/4. So we're going to group it in groups of 3/4. So again, we have our first group of 3/4. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. That's 1 group. I'll put 1 over here. Again, we count another 3. That's 2. We count another 3. That's 3. We count another 3. That's 4. 3, 3. Count another 3. That's 5. And then we count another 3, and that lands us at 6. So we have 3 groups of 3/4 will get us to 18/4. So that's really cool. So again, having kids go from 1 group of 3/4 to groups of 1 group of 1/4 to groups of 3/4, they start to see the difference in sizing and the fractional relationship. So again, kids can use open number lines to help them think about solving and multiplying fractions. So again, go ahead and try another one. What if we had 3 groups of 3/4? Students could use this model to automatically know 3 groups of 3/4 will get them to 9/4. So again, the model is a very powerful tool for students. Be sure to make sure you're using open number lines when working with your students. Have fun.